Hey everybody, follow along as we take a VFR flight from Whiteman Airport in Los Angeles to Oceano, located on the central coast of California. Unfortunately, things didn't work out as planned, and we had to divert because of the weather to Santa Ynez. And just for the record, I'm definitely not a CFI. I'm just a pilot who likes to watch other aviation YouTube videos, so I figure I'll start making my own. Hope you enjoy. Clear.
Alright, how's everyone doing today? We are going to take a flight today from my home airport, Whiteman, Whiskey Hotel Papa, to Oceano Airport, Lima 52. It's on the coast. Oh, about an hour flight away. It's a little warm today. Clear skies.
You got that Cessna head?
Should be a nice flight. Whiteman ground, Grumman 244, Echo Romeo at the fuel pits with Echo departing Newhall.
Grumman 244, Echo Romeo, Whiteman ground. Just can't make the new weight. It's not much of a change. Winds right now 1407, altimeter 2985, runway 12 taxi Alpha.
12 Alpha, White Romeo.
Last Air 1, Mike Juliet, frequency change approved. Cessna 504, and I give you a code squawk 4662, 4662. Squawk 4662, 504.
So the awesome thing about the Grumman Tiger on a hot day like this is you can taxi with it open. Instant air conditioning. And it's a lot cheaper than air conditioning that comes in some airplanes. A lot less expensive. And Whiteman Tower, Grumman 244, Echo Romeo, holding short, 12 Alpha, ready to go.
Grumman 244, Echo Romeo, Whiteman Tower, left down departure, runway 12, click full takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 12 for Echo Romeo. Okay, we're ready to go. Mixture rich. Okay. Got our landing light on. Clear to the right, no traffic. There's a slight quartering crosswind, not much. Okay, here we go. All the gauges are looking good in the green. On the roll, airspeed alive. Rotate above, 55 to 60. There we go. And away we go.
Hey, Mike, everybody's
on this Grumman, after I take off, I tend to kind of put the nose down to gain a little airspeed. Then begin to climb. There we go.
Grumman late, Mike, squawk 4756, right down departure east of Interstate 5, runway 12, click for takeoff.
BY on this is 90 knots. That's where we're at. We're going to do left downwind. Okay, we're at 2,000 feet. The Charlie airspace is at 3,000 feet here, so we're underneath it, so we'll level off about 2,600 until we clear that, which is a couple miles up the way. Alright, we're at 2,600. We'll go a little higher before we level off. There's a reservoir up here on the left. I don't know if you can see it. Right there is where the Charlie ends for Burbank. So we'll level off here until we clear that. Bring back the power a little bit.
RV8 Mike, you're clearing the inner core of Class Charlie. You can cancel the Interstate 5 restriction. Contact SoCal 120.4.
Okay, we'll do all that. Contact SoCal 120.4. Start back good day.
I recently put in the GTX 345 transponder here, which gives me weather and traffic, which is awesome. Sometimes, a lot of the time when I'm in this area, pretty busy airspace, so I'll just put it on traffic mode here. It's a lot easier to see what's going on. Alright, we are out of Charlie. This is initiated climb. We're going to go to 6,500. Be a lot bumpier down low. Up here it's pretty smooth, which is right now we're in the Newhall Pass, which often gets kind of bumpy because the wind gets funneled between these mountains, but not bad today. But you got to keep your eyes on a swivel here. What is it, head on a swivel? Head on a swivel, not eyes on a swivel. Head on a swivel here for traffic. A couple airports here that they all kind of funnel in through this pass to get to, so. Alright, we'll switch over to SoCal.
Number speed 517 Golf of Mend, altitude maintain 5,500.
5,500, speed 517 Golf.
Number speed 517 Golf, affirmative and turn left, heading 1820. Join the low class or proceed inbound at your assigned altitude.
Heading 180 to join the low class at 5,500.
Grumman 4 Echo Romeo, squawk 4634.
4634.
SoCal approach, 674 altimeter 0, would you like to dial that
100, and has the silver screen on the ILS approach your site.
Fuel pump can come off, landing light can come off.
And did someone else call that was not answered?
Skyline 4724 kilo, just
Turn on the autopilot, do its test here. Once this light goes off, it's ready to go.
Skyline 24 kilo, descend at your discretion. Caution, wake turbulence,
Alright.
for traffic.
For autopilot is armed.
On G4, 4000, descending landing Van Nuys.
Oh, we'll hand fly it.
Skyline 4724 kilo, has traffic at site, descending.
Contact Van Nuys, tower 119.3, advise on initial contact, you have the traffic in sight.
Contacting tower 119.3, 24 kilo, will advise about traffic.
Number speed 651, descend and maintain 5,000.
Descend and maintain 5,000, slow speed 661.
Grumman 4 Echo Romeo is ready to contact 4 miles south of the Magic Mountain area. Perfect altimeter 2980.
2980. Okay, we're 5,900 going to 6.5.
Heading 200, vector avoid a temporary flight restriction on also. Upper traffic at 10, moving to 9 o'clock, 3 miles northeastbound. Altitude indicates your altitude.
Left 200, looking for the traffic, slow speed 661.
Coming up to 6,500, we'll level off. 65. So according to ForeFlight, we have 52 minutes to our destination. Ground speed is 126 knots. Not bad. A little warm today. Says it's 80 degrees up here at 6,500. Not much cooler than on the ground. Alright, we'll put our checklist away.
Grumman 4 Echo Romeo. Caution, wake turbulence. Traffic 2 o'clock, 8 miles. Southeastbound Boeing 737. 9,500 descending to 7,000. Okay, 4 Echo Romeo, avoidance traffic.
Alright, so there's a 737 that will be possibly intersecting us, crossing above us, and warned us about possible wake turbulence from that, and
Whiteman, Foxtrot, and Los Angeles Whiskey are both correct.
wake turbulence is no joke.
Grumman 4 Echo Romeo, the traffic's moved 12 and now 11 o'clock and 4 miles, 7,500 descending.
Traffic in 5 Romeo.
Grumman 4 Echo Romeo, once again just caution the wake turbulence and contact point Magoo approach 128.65.
128.65.
SoCal approach, Centurion 5-1, connect back with you. November 276 Golf Tango, how much further west are you looking to fly? We're about to make a 180 here in about 2 miles. Roger, traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles opposite direction, Cirrus 5500.
So we're in the area right now where we would encounter the wake turbulence.
Remain on that squad code and contact Tower 128.2.
I kind of just bring the power back a little bit, slow down, just in case we hit it.
Golf Tango, say request.
Alright, I don't want to curse it, but I feel like if we were going to feel the wake turbulence, we would have felt it by now. But we'll keep the lower speed for a little bit longer, just in case.
November Delta, and thanks for information, Golf maintain VFR.
So right now we just passed Fillmore VOR. We're over here, which you can't see, is the town of Santa Paula. There's a cool little
6 November Delta, radar services terminated. Remain on that squad code. Contact Oceano Tower 134.95.
There's a cool little airport here at Santa Paula that has some of the cheapest fuel around, so I go there a lot. But a lot of really cool airplanes there. Steve McQueen used to live there in a hangar. Today is Father's Day, so wish happy Father's Day to all the daddies out there. I'm the father of 2 little dogs, so I don't know if that counts.
Inbound VFR aircraft from the east, about 7 miles from your position. I'll let you know when he's passed you.
$130 knots ground speed at the moment, 6,000, around 550 feet.
For details of your discretion.
So I was saying this is the first flight with my new little camera rig set up here. Got my GoPro Hero 3 right here, and back here is the Sony A7S, the Voigtlander wide-angle lens. And I've got this little DIY rig that I built to hold it there. It's basically a shower rod with some suction cups and ram mount pieces. Hopefully it's steady and not vibrating too much. We'll find out. I don't know if you can see over here is the Pacific Ocean over here. You can see the Channel Islands in the distance. Kind of over the town of Ojai at the moment. There's IFR conditions on the coast, just right along the coastline, going to the south, but right here you can see the clouds just dissipate and it's clear to the north, so.
Radar contact, about 13 miles east of Camarillo, 2900 indicated. Verify Oscar.
Oceano Airport, where we're going to, it's a cool little airport. It's a short airport. The runway length is 2,300 feet or 2,250, I believe. It's basically sea level. It's right The departure is really cool.
55 cleared to Oxnard, Delta at over 1,500, please.
You take off and you're instantly...
Echo Romeo, contact San Barbara, approach 125.4.
That 125.4?
Affirmative 4 Echo Romeo.
Alright, thanks for that. 125.4.
Delta looking.
SoCal, Grumman 244, Echo Romeo, level 6,500.
Grumman 244, Echo Romeo, Santa Barbara approach, Santa Barbara altimeter 2980.
2980, sorry, Santa Barbara approach.
Roger.
So you don't want to forget throughout your flight to occasionally just be glancing at your gauges, make sure everything's looking good. So that our fuel pressure is good, oil pressure is great, oil temperature is good, cylinder temperature is good, load meter is good, voltmeter is good, everything's looking good, suction's good. Alright, so now we'll just sit back and enjoy the view.
Santa Barbara approach, Centurion 6834 Romeo, 7,500.
So the clouds are starting back up again to the north, hugging the coastline. So I'll be curious what it looks like at Oceano. Like I said, Oceano's literally on the coast, so it's been known for the clouds to kind of sneak in there pretty quick. So like I was talking about Oceano, it's a relatively short airstrip, 2250 I said, I believe, 2300, something like that. Something you have to consider before you land there is like I said, your takeoff distance. It's not really about the landing distance. Landing's usually not a problem on a short runway. It's getting out of there. So you need to check your
5006, depart mission heading 140, expect Kipton.
Alright, mission, after mission heading 140. Expect.
So you need to check your airplane's POH for the takeoff distance.
Los Angeles Center 135.5.
Give yourself a little extra wiggle room on your takeoff distance. So I did those calculations before we flew in today, and we're in good shape. You know, it's funny, in all the airplane videos on YouTube I see, everyone flies with sunglasses on all the time, and there, now I'm doing it, but I don't know, maybe it's just me, or maybe I just have shitty sunglasses, but I find it easier to see without the sunglasses. Easier to spot traffic, but sometimes I'll throw them on, like now. And these are shitty sunglasses, by the way. These are Ray-Ban knockoffs. I've lost so many pairs of real Ray-Bans, which, you know, $150 a pop, that I'm sick of buying a new pair every year. So, and of course, with these cheap $15 versions, I will never lose them. Never. Got a guy who's going to be passing 800 feet above us, opposite direction. He's about 3 miles out. We'll see. Should be able to catch this guy. I get annoyed every time I miss the traffic, because it makes me think I'm not good at finding the airplanes, which maybe I'm not. Alright, let's see here. There he is. About 10 o'clock. And it's cool with the, like I said, this transponder here. It'll give you the traffic warnings. I think it's when it gets within about 1.5 miles or 2 miles, it'll give you the warning. Pretty handy. So off to our left over here, that's Santa Barbara Airport right there. Pretty cool airport to fly into. You can rent a bike at the FBO there and take a bike ride over to the Beach Cafe, which is pretty nice. But they charge you a landing fee there of like $25 or something. And pilots are cheapskates, so you never like to pay for that stuff. Right now we're flying direct to Santa Ynez Airport. We're about, let's see how far, 7 minutes away from Santa Ynez. That's a cool airport. Beautiful area, wine country. So this is we're coming up on Lake Kachuma right now. Just right up here, I don't know if you can see it. It was really low because of the California drought we've had the past 4 years, 5 years or whatever, but just this year, it's really picked up. It's looking pretty good. I remember it was still, the areas around here have been getting really good rain, except for some reason this lake was still really low until they had one big rainfall over a period of like 2 days. I think the lake,
How will your approach terminate?
the lake level went up like 20 feet out of the from the storm. Crazy.
Person 1 Tango Alpha, roger.
And in case you're wondering, how does a lake go up 20 feet from a storm? There's some mountains to the west of it, so, and mountains all around it, but mainly the west, so all the rainfall that lands on those mountains just runs straight into that lake, so. Got Santa Ynez Airport, our 11 o'clock. See, we're 7.5 miles up there.
Grumman 4 Echo Romeo. I was just been told by the last controller that a few of the aircraft landing or trying to land Oceano couldn't get in because the wind overcast, and they've been diverting to San Francisco.
Okay, appreciate the PIREP. I've been seeing the clouds building up along the coastline, so that was something I was anticipating, but thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you heard that, we might have to scrub our Oceano adventure. Clouds are covering the airport.
1 Tango Alpha, cleared RNAV runway 29 approach, maintain VFR.
There is no instrument approach into that airport. We'll fly a little further, and if it looks like it's not going to happen, maybe we'll circle back around and just do a landing at Santa Ynez. Good afternoon, everybody. We're back. We're in Santa Ynez. Had a nice little light meal of tamales and lemonade. We're gonna head back to Whiteman. My battery died on both cameras on the way here, so hopefully, I don't know, we'll see what happens this time. All right. All right, we got about a 10 knot, almost down the runway, slightly off, 10 degrees off from the runway, so not bad, not bad. It's a hot day today here, folks, about 90, 95 degrees. Go up here and do our run up next to this, looks like a Cessna 210.
Santa Ynez traffic 210 Juliet Charlie departing 26 eastbound departure Santa Ynez.
Alright, back up to 1,000, gonna bring the mixture down, go over our checklist here. Did all those, everything's good. Flaps are at 0. Heading indicator, we already did that. Fuel pump, I'll do that in a second. Best power, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Get our flight plan going here. Sure, before, let's go to FI Fillmore. Santa Ynez traffic, blue and white Grumman taking runway 26, will be departing to the east of the lake, Santa Ynez. Okay, landing on, fuel pump on. Instruments good.
Santa Ynez traffic, safe launch 1 Delta Juliet over the
Airspeed's alive.
passing through 3,700, making left overhead brake, approaching 26, full stop Santa Ynez. Santa Ynez traffic 0 Juliet Charlie approaching.
Got a bird above us, we'll stay low.
700 climbing, looking through the traffic, Santa Ynez.
Okay, and they want us to turn it to 210, which we will do. Yeah, they want you to 210 on departure for noise abatement. Go ahead and just climb into our turn here.
And Santa Ynez traffic 0 Juliet Charlie, we got the traffic over the dam in sight.
Alright, there's some traffic involved. Santa Ynez traffic, blue and white Grumman just departed runway 26, moving left downwind, eastbound towards the lake. 1,500 climbing, 7.5. And Santa Ynez traffic, blue and white Grumman, almost at the dam, just going eastbound, 2,800 heading eastbound, departing area last call, Santa Ynez.
And there's traffic 1 Delta Juliet's brake, cover the numbers. Left traffic, full stop, Santa Ynez.
Alright. Pull the vent. It's hot. So what I say, we're gonna go to eastbound, so we want an odd altitude, so we'll do 7,500. Switch over to Santa Barbara approach. Santa Barbara approach, Grumman 244, Echo Romeo VFR request.
Grumman 244, Echo Romeo, Santa Barbara approach.
Yeah, Grumman Tiger, slant golf, just departed Santa Ynez over the dam. 3,500 would like flight following to Whiteman, Whiskey Hotel Papa, 7,500.
Grumman 4, Echo Romeo, squawk 4677.
4677. Alright, landing light off, fuel pump off.
Grumman 4, Echo Romeo, radar contact 6 miles east of Santa Ynez Airport, center ring altimeter 2981.
2981, thanks. So, flight following for you pilots out there who are watching this, if anyone's watching this. Flight following is a good thing, very good thing. You should always get it, I think. Well, maybe not always, but 95% of the time, depending on where you're going. But here in SoCal, it's busy airspace. They actually prefer you to, a lot of people think, oh, it's annoying to talk to controllers, you're going to bother them, get in the way, they're too busy. not true. I've heard from controllers that they actually want you to call them and be on flight following because they want to know who you are, what you're doing, so they can talk to you. You look over that way, which you can't see, but the ocean.
November 708 Tango Bravo, Santa Barbara approach, San Luis altimeter 2980.
The marine layer comes right up to the coastline over the water. Breaks up a little bit over here, but solid sheet over there on the coast going all the way up to who knows how far. The summertime.
Echo Romeo, contact approach 125.4.
125.4, West Romeo. Santa Barbara approach, Grumman 244, Echo Romeo, 5,400, climb to 7.5.
1244 Echo Romeo, Santa Barbara approach, Santa Barbara altimeter 2978.
2978.
Santa Barbara approach, good afternoon. Cessna Cardinal, November 177 Golf Tango.
Cardinal 177 Golf Tango, Santa Barbara approach.
Santa Barbara, November 177 Golf Tango, 10 miles north of Santa Barbara, 5,500 climbing, 6,500 destination, Oceano, request VFR flight following.
Circle 5 Golf Tango, squawk 0151, INAM.
0151, 7 Golf Tango.
Grumman 4 Echo Romeo, traffic passing off your left and lower, a Cardinal 6,200 has you in sight.
Yeah, we'll expect a visual to 34 right, Delta 345.
Got the Cardinal traffic inside, and it's on Oceano. I've heard a lot of people having to diversion the clouds.
And 7 Golf Tango, I just talked to the next controller, and a lot of people have been diverting their they are IFR.
Just confirm Oceano's IFR at the moment.
5 Golf Tango, Oceano is reported as IFR.
7 Golf Tango, thank you, sir.
Talker 2 Mike Golf, turn right, heading 360.
So I was hesitating whether to report that pirate to that guy, but since he called out the Cardinal traffic below me, I figured that was a good time to say that I saw him and let him know that the weather at Oceano might not be good. All right, so 32 minutes to our destination, Whiteman, Whiskey Hotel Papa, our home base. Everything's looking good, 7,500 feet. Got the autopilot going. Just sit back and enjoy the view again. Beautiful day. Every single flight I do this, I always look around and like, damn, I'm lucky to have this opportunity because look at me. I'm in this flying car at 7,500 feet, shooting along at, well, I'm only doing 111 knots, but still, that's pretty damn good compared to a car. I don't know. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Well, it's about 70, maybe 76 degrees up here, 7,500 feet. About 95 degrees on the ground at Santa Ynez. There's a cool little, there's a town at the bottom of the hill at the airport, so you gotta walk past the hangars and walk down this field, this hill, to get to the town, and like looking out for snakes. But it's cool. It's about a 10-minute walk. There's also there's a Indian casino there. I've never been to there, but I don't know. Looks kind of lame to be honest, but it's a cool little town. Just down the road is from Santa Ynez is the town of Solvang, which is like Danish-inspired town, like windmills and I don't know. It's pretty weird, pretty crazy looking place. I was mentioning earlier, if you've seen the movie Sideways, then you've places because that area is where they filmed it. And if you haven't seen Sideways, I highly recommend it because it's funny as hell. Okay, we're on up over the town of Ojai, California, down this way. Ojai is a cool little town. It's spelled O-J-A-I. Small little town. It's got I don't know. You kind of go there, you hang out. You don't really do a whole lot. You've got wine tasting. You get got like spas and it's just a place to go relax. It's very nice. Check it out if you're in the area. A lot of good hiking around here, but today it's a little hot for me to be hiking around these mountains. All these smash bugs on my windshield and all on my leading edge of my wing. After every flight I get out and wipe them down. And I have a slight amount of guilt for all the bugs that I kill on my leisure flight. I took out a family of bugs, but I don't know, I'll get over it in about 5 minutes and go have a beer. So we're starting our descent, about 500 feet a minute. Go ahead and take the autopilot off.
SoCal, Grumman 244, Echo Romeo, 6,500 descending.
Number 2224 for Echo Romeo, SoCal approach, India's turn at Whiteman, wind 130 at 9, visibility 10, sky clear, altimeter 298, landing runway 12. Plan on using the Newhall Pass or the Santa Ynez Pass?
I've got India, and I'll be going to the Newhall Pass for Echo Romeo.
For Echo Romeo, roger.
So I've slowed up the plane a little bit. I want to show you something cool that this Tiger can do that I don't know any other airplanes that can do it, but maybe there's some. I don't know what they are. So if you're flying under 113 knots, 112 knots I believe, whatever it is, you can fly with the canopy open. So you can open it up to, there's a little marker here, shows you how far you can pull it back, and it's pretty cool. It gets a little noisy, a little windy, but it's nice. So here it is. I'll show you what it's like. So there it is. We got the canopy open. I kind of put my hand here. Oddly enough, you're scared that the canopy's going to fly back, but actually, what it tends to want to do is slide forward. So if I move my hand, it's going to slowly inch its way forward. We'll see. So this is open air flying. It's pretty cool. It's because you're going to get it except within like a biplane or something.
Runway 16 right approach. May not exceed 210 knots.
And it's great on a hot day. Oh, we got 134.
Romeo, turn left heading 050, back for traffic.
050 for Romeo.
See, when you're on flight following, they're looking out for you, telling me to turn another way to avoid running into a plane. Pretty handy. Looking for the traffic.
It's 4 Echo Romeo, this is clear traffic.
Number 4 Echo Romeo, pass behind that traffic, resume on navigation.
Resume on 4 Echo Romeo.
Number 4 Echo Romeo, additional traffic 6 miles east of you. 6 miles east of you, westbound, altitude indicates 4,100.
Okay, I'm popping up on my traffic scope. I'll keep an eye out for him. Thanks for the info, 4 Echo Romeo.
Number 5 Lima Victor, contact Van Nuys Tower 119.3.
19-3, thanks, good day, 5 minutes.
Number 4 Echo Romeo, maintain VFR at or above your present altitude. Traffic is 12 to 11 o'clock, 4 miles westbound, 4,100.
Okay, stand at 4,500, 4 Echo Romeo.
Number 4 Echo Romeo, traffic 11 o'clock, 1 mile west-southwestbound, 4,000.
Yeah, still looking for traffic, 4 Echo Romeo.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a traffic inside. I'm gonna do a left 360 to get behind him.
4 Echo Romeo, roger, resume on navigation, altitude your discretion.
Okay, up to the mic, second for Romeo. Traffic in sight. Do a left 360. Let that guy get ahead of me. We're not in a race. There's a reservoir up here. Again, that's where the Class C shelf is for Burbank airspace. Got to be below.
Romeo, still in sight, or 11 o'clock, 2 miles. It appears to be turning toward Whiteman now. 3,300 indicated, and the ground speed's about 30 knots slower than you.
Okay, I don't see him at the moment. I'm going to slow it up. Keep looking for Park Romeo.
Number 4 Echo Romeo, contact Whiteman Tower 135.0. Advise them you're slowing and looking for the traffic.
Alright, I appreciate your help, Park Romeo. Whiteman Tower, Grumman 244 Echo Romeo, New Hall Pass with India. And I'm slowing it up. I know there's some traffic ahead of me. I'm still looking for him. Currently 3,400.
Grumman 244 Echo Romeo, further traffic. About 2 miles ahead of you on final, also sitting at 2,900. Type unknown, not talking to him. Make straight in runway 12, report a 3 mile final.
Straight in, report 3 mile, and I'll try to keep it slow for him.
4 Echo Romeo, and verify this is India.
Affirmative, I have India.
Grumman 4 Echo Romeo, the Skyhawk 2 miles ahead, he's indicating 100 knots. Grumman 4 Echo Romeo, the Skyhawk 2 miles ahead is making a low approach, not stopping, runway 12, clear land.
Clear to land, 12, 4 Romeo. Alright, a little gustiness there at the end. Flaps up. We'll just roll to the next stop. Alright, mixture full lean. Kill the engine. Alright guys, thanks for coming along. Find out how well this camera rig turned out, but see you on the next one.